My name is Jeromy Sullivan. I'm chairman of the Port Campbell Sklallam tribe. I've been chairman of the tribe for 6 years. I've been on tribal council for 10 years. Our sewer has been at capacity for 7 or 8 years now. We haven't been able to build homes on reservation. We haven't been able to expand any buildings since the last one, which is the House of Knowledge. So we've been stuck, and we've been planning to build one. They're just very expensive. We're putting in an MBR system, and we're moving it 2 miles away from the bay. And so we're trying to keep it away from the waterways and actually making a better sewer system for the environment. Currently the sewer system is about a block away from one of our main streams, and we're concerned about the environment and what the impacts could be. So we're moving the sewer system from where it currently is to up to the casino, basically near the casino, 2 miles away from the bay. So it'll be healthier for the waterway, healthier for the fish, healthier for the clams and oysters on our beach here that we all harvest and eat. So the tribe will be able to put homes and bring people home. We have 107 people on the lot waiting list. So we have a lot of families out there that want to come back to the reservation. We have future growth for economics. We want to build more buildings to help improve or diversify our economics. About 4 years ago, we built a new casino, the Point Casino, and we had plans to build a hotel back then, but we couldn't afford to build a hotel back then. And now we've been privileged enough to be able to afford to build a hotel, and it'll be about 100 rooms and 4 stories, and we're very excited about the project. We're very nervous about the project. And after that, we really want to diversify our economy. We want to put in more jobs that are culturally relevant. That's the future of our economics. One of the things that we're putting in right now is a flushing up well system, and that'll help grow small clam seed into larger clam seed. And we'll be able to plant clams and oysters on our beaches in our usual and custom area. And we're very excited about that project. We're going to be hiring tribe members to go out there and manage the flushing up well system. We call it a FLEPSI. And we're going to be hiring tribe members to go put the clam seed and oyster seed on the beaches. So we're very excited about those kinds of opportunities. We've already have a fish hatchery that we grow different kinds of species of salmon in, and we want to expand that. So there's different kinds of things that are more culturally relevant. We really want a cultural building to be built for our carvers, for our youth to be able to go in and learn about the different weaving and carving and things like that. So that'll be in the plans for a new cultural site. So we have heronswood. We have a lot of people learning medicinal plants, learning how to grow gardens. That it's free. You get to go out there anytime you want, every Tuesday and Thursday, to learn about growing gardens and growing plants. So there's a lot of things that we're trying to get accomplished, not to mention one of the biggest things we do is host the Canoe Journey here, and that's we get to showcase a lot of our things here on the reservation, and a lot of people come to Little Boston because it's one of the best places to stop. So we feed them clams and salmon, and everyone enjoys the time here. So there's a lot of opportunity for our culture to be expanded on, and we can't do it without the revenues that are generated in our casino and our stores. There are a lot of culturally relevant things that we like to do, such as growing clam seed and oyster seed in our FLEPSI that we're building out in the bay. And we're expanding the fish hatchery to be able to bring in more salmon. We're putting tribe members to work through those projects. So heronswood came available. The original owner is Dan Hinckley. They sold heronswood to the Burpee company. They have flowers and such you can see at the supermarket. The Burpee company did not manage heronswood very well, and it was once a very valuable place with exotic plants. A lot of those plants were removed. Heronswood was not kept up, and they tried to sell it to whoever wanted to buy it. They did ask the tribe to come look at it. At that time, the tribe was not in position to make an offer, and even if we did, it wouldn't have been enough. Since then, the Burpee Company put it up for auction. We put in a bid, and we were successful in our bid. And we have since then rehired Dan Hinckley to come back, the original owner of Heronswood, to come back and fix up our beautiful garden. And it is a beautiful place today, and it's only been a couple of years since Dan's been working on it. And I encourage anybody to go to Heronswood and take a tour. It's one of the most beautiful places that we have around, and we'll be starting weddings. We'll be able to do conferences out there. One of the biggest things they're looking at is the hotel development, to be able to cooperate with each other on those kinds of events for weddings and conferences. So Heronswood is going to be and is a great place, and we look forward to the opportunities that it's going to provide. Prevention is the key for our healthy lifestyles, and one of the things that we want to do is grow gardens. We want to grow a community garden. We want to learn how to do that, and one of the best places to do that is at Heronswood with somebody like Dan Hinckley. But also having the garden come back to the tribe's ownership. Our tribe was in the land, on this land, for thousands of years, and bringing back a place like that into the tribe's fold is a great opportunity and a real blessing to the tribe. So there was a sawmill there for 150 years. Since then, the sawmill, in 1994, the sawmill closed down and it was dismantled. A lot of the pieces were taken off, but it was still used for other various things, like gathering rock and gravel, and still some wood. So there's a lot of wood waste, there's a lot of chemicals on that land, there's a lot of chemicals in the water, a lot of wood waste in the water. The cleanup process is going to be intense for the next 2 years. They're going to pull all the wood waste out, they're going to dredge, they're going to get all the materials off that site, and hopefully through the tribe's efforts we'll have large restoration projects, because that's not part of the cleanup. The cleanup is separate from restoration. The tribe is participating in every way we can to find ways to restore and make a beach out of what currently is a mill site. So we're very excited about the opportunity. We have worked with Pope Resources, and we've worked with the Department of Ecology to get the best cleanup possible throughout the whole bay. It's not just one site, it's multiple areas throughout the whole bay. We've already done our part. We did a large cleanup on the reservation. We removed a pier that was built in 1977 that had creosote pilings. We removed it, and much to the dismay of all the young people around here that like to jump off the dock. But it's something that we felt necessary to remove, because it was damaging our clams and our oysters. So we felt the need to. We removed, I want to say, 800 tires, 17 cars off the banks. We removed a lot of just debris off the banks, out of the water. We hired the Nisqually company to come in and remove the pier, and also there's old box cars from the railroad system that were in the bay, and they removed all of that debris, and some of those things weighed upwards of 2,000 pounds each. So they did a great job. We're very proud of all the work that our tribe has done to walk the walk. We're requesting other people to clean up all the debris out of the waterways and near the waterways, and we felt the need to do it ourselves. And I think we did a really good job. Well, right now there's certain areas of the bay that are closed, and we'll be able to reopen clam beaches. We'll be able to create new clam beaches, and that's unheard of in this day and age, where you get to create a new beach and plant clam seed on it and oyster seed. That just doesn't happen anymore. So that'll be a huge benefit. There's gooey deck beds that are impacted by this woody debris and also chemicals that are in the water that are human health issues, and all of those will be dredged out. So there'll be benefits to the tribal members that want to eat these clams and oysters, and the fish have to go through all that. And we actually have a lot of feeder fish So it goes all the way up to the chain. The feeder fish are dying out in this area in the Hood Canal. We want to make it so they have a healthy place to live. We want, we want a clean bay for them to reproduce in, and feed the salmon, who feed the Clumachin. So we're very excited about the opportunity to help the environment. We feel like every little piece is going to help throughout time. And this is a very small piece of even the Hood Canal, but we're doing our best to make it the cleanest possible. I think our education department is grown so rapidly and so successful. I'm really proud of the hard work that our education department does to find jobs, not just educate our people, but also find them jobs. We have more people graduating from college. We have more people going to college. We have elders graduating from college. We have elders graduating from high school or getting their GEDs. So education has become important. There's a proclamation made in 1990, I do believe, that education be a priority for all of the tribe. And we had to put the resources towards it, and I think it's become a very successful program for all the tribes in Washington State. Education has become a priority. We all have more people graduating from college. We have more people being successful in high school. One of the areas that I am also proud of is our early childhood program. We've had an early childhood program that started as a co-op with tribal members finding the resources to help each other while they go to work. And I really feel like that's where it was born from. And now we have a very successful early childhood education program. The tribe contributes, as well as we work for low-income families, as well as people that are overqualified for low income. We want to have our children be educated from birth all the way through college and give them every opportunity. And I really feel like at this reservation, we give everybody the opportunity to do that. This tribe's casino revenues helps every single program that we have. There is not a single program that we don't have support from, either taxes from the store, which will help our enforcement, help our road programs. We also, our revenues help our wellness center. It helps our child and family services programs. It helps every program on this reservation is assisted by the revenues of the casino. And we really couldn't do a lot of the great work that we're doing without that. We wouldn't be able to have the resources to hire biologists to come in and tell us that there are very harmful things to humans in our bay. We wouldn't have been able to do that. And since the tribe did do that, and we hired the appropriate people, now we get the best cleanup possible. We have more education in our tribe. We have all of these great things. We're building a sewer project that is millions of dollars. It's very expensive to bring people home back to the reservation. So all of these things are the benefit of gaming for the most part. We did have other economic growth, but none of them has been as successful as the gaming. And we're very proud of our small casino. We're very proud of all of the dollars it brings in, and we stretch every penny at our reservation. We've done really good things here. So very proud of all the work that we've done here.